Loadout too.
Alright guys, so here's my first gear setup video. This is just going to be about my flak right here. And this is going to be the best representation you can get of a Marine in Airsoft and using Airsoft gear that you buy on Airsoft GI. I'll leave all the links in the description later, or maybe I'll just give you a picture. Yet, but anyway, I'll just jump right into it. The first thing you can see, obviously, are the 6 mags. They're all here, and they are all very, very snug. They each have their own individual pouch instead of a lot of them that you see, which hold 2 of them in the same pouch. And so I'll empty it so you guys can see exactly what I'm saying. So here it is. As you can see, you can put a magazine here, you can put a magazine here, and it just goes on down here. I've got a magazine here because I'm going to show you this. You can, the cool thing about these magazine holders are they have this little bungee on top that you can go and strap down your magazine. So if you're running or if you're in the prone or whatever it is and you're just worried that your magazines are going to fall out, put this on. I don't really care for it, so I just put them off to the side and it works just fine. It doesn't stop me from taking out the magazine. So those are the magazine pouches. This is something, if you look at my recon setup video, it's basically the same pouch. I just keep a speed reloader in it because I carry mid caps, so that's about that. And on the top of the flak, you can see there's this Velcro here, and it's nice. I put my kill patch from my days in the Marine Corps, so this is the same patch, and it works just fine. And what else should I explain? Camelback hose here. I feed it all the way around here. I've got these little carabiner-like things here, and they hold it together and keep it where I want it so it's not flailing around. And it leads to the back of the flak, which I have a Camelback bladder and my name peeling off right now. I've got to go and sew it, so ignore that. And yeah, basically it's nice for games, mil sims, where it's really hot and people are begging for water and always taking water breaks. You can just sit down where you're gonna spawn and take a sip of water and you're all good, you know? It's pretty cool. You can keep ammo back here if you really want to. It's just a nice big pouch full of tons of ounces of water or ammo or whatever you need. It's like a little backpack, think of it that way. And the hose you can obviously drink water out of. That's why it's carabinered all the way up to where I can drink like that. And other than that, on the left side, I've got this Nalgene Carrier. My girlfriend bought it for me when I was in the Marine Corps, so it's a little beat up, but it does the job really, really fine. If you open it up, I've got a map of the play area. I'll show you what it is. See, I've got a map, and I can show right before we do an operation or right before we do a little skirmish, I can make a plan with my friendlies with this map here. And it's nice. It fits in this Nalgene Carrier. Since I have a Camelback in the back, I don't need a Nalgene, so I just keep the map here. And I've got some pens as well, so we can write down the actual plan. Because I laminated the map. It's covered in clear tape. And connected to this Nalgene Carrier, I've got my knife. It's let's see what brand, Cricket. It's got 2 safeties. It costs like 70 bucks. I'm not gonna leave a link. I mean, you get the idea. Just put a knife here. You can cut things with it, and you can do whatever you need to do with the knife, except slit people's throats. Don't do that in Airsoft. It's a bad thing. So part of the Nalgene Carrier is this little pouch in the front. I keep my radio in it. You can see the antenna hanging out of it. And I've got this mic that connects to the radio and feeds all the way through my flak. You can see it feeds underneath here. And it feeds all the way around once because it's a really long wire. And then I can put this in my ear and it works just fine. I've got a lot of carabiners and a lot of clips, as you can see. It's really just personal preference of what you need it for. So other than that, this is probably the most important part of the flak. I promise you, if you're carrying mid caps, the dump pouch. I keep it on my left side because I'm right-handed, and every time you reload, all right, so you go through 120 rounds, the standard mid cap capacity, and you toss your, instead of having to go and fumble around and take 2 hands and try and put this magazine back in place, you can just dump it in your dump pouch, take a magazine, reload, and that's it. You can do anything with it. Right now I'm keeping a spare magazine because this is the one that I put at the start of the game. It's in there. And I also keep, oh man, we got another magazine. But I also have these gloves right here. So I like the dexterity of my fingers, so I have them cut off, and they came like that. They're just kind of weightlifting gloves. They're awesome for me. I keep them in my dump pouch, so I don't have to wear my gloves all the time, even when I'm prepping for a game. So, I mean, that's nice, the dump pouch. It's really the most wonderful thing ever. You can fit probably 10 magazines in here. It just holds anything you want, and it's just a nice little pouch that you can quickly get to. No zipper, no nothing. Yeah, it's basically it. So that's my left side, and then the right side, I've got an admin pouch. This is probably, yeah, this is the last part of my setup. So you can open it up, and I've got a couple things in here. If you guys ever want to hear about room clearing or see a demonstration, please tell me, because this is what these are for. After you clear a room, so people, your friendlies, know that you cleared the room, and they don't have to come up to the house cautiously. You can just drape these over the windows or drape these over the doorway, and you know, they'll know that these are friendlies. So that's why I have those. I've got spare magazine, or spare batteries in here. I've got 2 of them. And then I've got a whistle in case I want to prep an ambush with a whistle. And that's about it. Other than that, here's my flak. It works just like the regular Marine Corps flak that we were issued. You drape this, or you drape this over it, but if you're trying to go and take off the flak, you put it up. It's all Velcroed. You take this, right side, left side, it opens up just fine. I'm a small guy, so I had to go and tape this down and kind of bunch it up together and tape it down so it would be able to fit me and have this nice and snug up to my neck. You know, obviously covering all my vital organs. That's just a Marine thing. And on the back side, you've got these clips right here. So if you don't want to go and unstrap these Velcro things all the time, sorry, I'll just put it back together. You can see. That's basically how it goes. If you don't want to go and do that every time you want to take off your flak or put it back on, you can just unclip this, and you got the right side completely exposed, and you can just kind of slip in there. That's about it. I mean, it's an awesome flak. It's lightweight. I've got no cardboard or actual plates in here, so it's kind of flimsy right now, as you can see, but it looks legit. I'll show you a picture at the end of the video of what it looks like in a game. So, I mean, this is the closest representation, like I said, I could get to the Marine Corps flak, and I am not upset at all. It cost me $40 for this flak. Obviously not with all the attachments, but 40 bucks instead of, what are you seeing on there, 60, 70 bucks for a flak? You don't need to spend that money. Get this. It's gonna be just fine. It's an awesome color. It's the same color as I was issued in the Marine Corps, and yeah, that's it, guys. If you have any more questions, or if you need a link to something, just leave it down in the comments. Leave a like on this video. Let me know how you like this video. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I'll see you later, and stay tuned for more videos. I'll catch you next time.